Hello, good evening, students. It's long time we met. Yeah? Okay. Now, the situation is getting worse and worse. So, it is the right time to spend the rest of the time in study. Right now? So, let's start. Today, we are going to discuss some important questions regarding environment education. We know environment education is a very prominent topic in all exams. And today we are discussing about some questions. And the first question is about biodiversity. Then let's start. What is biodiversity and explain different levels at which biodiversity is analyzed. The very term biodiversity refers to life on earth at all its level. The diversity, the very term focuses on variety of life, the different type of life on earth at all levels. It includes genes to ecosystem. It includes our genes, very small, minute genes to ecosystem, and an ecological and evolutionary process that help in its survival. Biodiversity includes not only species we consider rare, threatened or endangered, but every living thing, even organism we still know little about, such as microfungi and invertebrate, not only include big things that are visible to our naked eye, but also living beings which are not or impossible to dictate with our naked microscope vision and can be able to dictate only through microscopic vision like microbes, small fungi, invertebrates, etc. Biodiversity can be classified at three levels. The genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. So biodiversity here is classified into three levels. There are genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Then first one, what is genetic diversity? Genetic diversity is defined as variation of genes in species or the difference in genetic makeup of a species. So genetic diversity, the very name implies variety of genes in a species or difference in the very genetic makeup in that particular species. Though genes are part of all living organisms, each living organism has a genetic makeup unique to itself. In scientific terms, humans are called Homo sapiens, but the appearance of entire human is also not similar. Human beings are also come under the category Homo sapiens. But in terms of appearance also human beings are not similar. We all know that. Human beings are not similar. They vary in skin color, in height, in hair pattern, shape, size of the body, etc. It is not a change in geographical area that make the difference, but genes that create the physical difference between each individual or individual being. Recent advances in science and technology have made it possible to identify the gene responsible for outward physical diversity. Then, species diversity. The next is species diversity. It's another level in the classification of biodiversity. It is defined as richness of species or total number of species. Species diversity refers to the large number of species, the total number of species in our planet. There are nearly 1.8 million scientifically described species in the world. Total number of species including microorganisms is between 5 and 30 million. Microorganisms that even unavailable or unable to detect with our eyes also cope to 5 and 30 million. The richness of this species diversity depend upon climatic conditions, sure. The species variety based on geographical climatic variation of a specific region. So the species diversity focus on the richness of species in the entire planet. And the first one is genetic diversity. Focus on what difference in genetic makeup of a human being. The third one is what ecosystem diversity. Ecosystem diversity represents variation or difference in biological community or different ecosystem. It shows different biological community in different ecosystem. Ecosystem diversity is of three types. Then ecosystem diversity again can classify into three types. They are alpha, beta, gamma. Ecosystem diversity again can be classified under three heads. There are alpha diversity. beta diversity, then gamma diversity, then alpha diversity. Alpha diversity is defined as difference between identical habit in each area. Alpha diversity represent the habitat that's similar or similar looking identical habitats in each area. It represents diversity within the community. That represents diversity within a community of ecosystem, not outside ecosystem. The various species of birds in national park is an example. In national park, there are various species of birds. Within national park, there are different species of birds, and this is alpha diversity. Next is beta diversity. It refers to diversity between different community. That show diversity between different community. And third one, gamma diversity represent diversity between habitats of large geographical area. Gamma represent large geographical area. That is difference between habitats of large geographical area, not a within a symbol like a national park, national or sanctuary, etc. And now we all discuss about biodiversity, different type of biodiversity. Hope you understood well. Stay safe, prepared. Thank you.